Okay, so we met a very charming man, Mr. André Grobler, who negotiated to rent some office space from us, and everything seems fine. I started getting a little bit suspicious about 5 days after he joined, because I heard big numbers being thrown around, 700,000 Rand for a new contract of a mine, but he didn't even have a car, and he had 3 or 4 different cell phones, but they were all very old technology phones, and the stories just didn't add up.
A, the rental hasn't been paid. B, he's made promises which haven't come to fruition. C, there are people coming and going here all the time, which I hear that are paying 2,500 Rand for maybe a job on the mines.
We had to apply for the vacancies advertised.
Okay, and what do you have to do to apply for the vacancy?
We came to drop off our CVs.
Okay,
Yeah.
what vacancies are you applying for?
I'm looking for foreman or welding work. I have a trade test in welding and have experience by the boilers.
And are you without work at the moment?
No, I don't have work at the moment.
Is it difficult to get work in the mines?
It's difficult to get work anywhere.
But it was last week Friday that I became really suspicious after he tried to sell me some BS story about a property that he owns in Clifton. And as a ex-Cape Townian, I know Clifton very well, so I knew this property doesn't exist. By Saturday, I started Googling him. At first, there's very little. On Monday, Tuesday, I made about 7 calls to different police stations, correctional services, trying to get information of somebody that could help me, because I then discovered that he was arrested, he was in jail, and he was released, and he was on parole at this stage. And clearly, contravening his parole. And then as it happened on Wednesday, one of our other tenants also came and said that he was getting suspicious. I noticed that one of his staff members weren't here. And, then, everybody came out with their suspicions. The main thing to me is the fact that I've been helpless watching these poor people, some who have traveled for 2 days just to come for an interview, to come for a job where they are desperately hoping to be employed, to then be scammed out of 1,000 Rand and a 2,000 Rand, 2,500 Rand more to secure the contract, as it's called, for accommodation in a hostel at a mine for a job that doesn't exist. So that has been very hard for me. I've really struggled to not just run out and tell these people to please just go home, because there is no job. I couldn't do that.
I can read the sound, I can't read the names, but I can see the sound numbers, so I can see, okay, I have these numbers. I have no comments, please take that away from me. I have your cell phone numbers and I will be in contact with you. If you don't speak, then
So this paper. Morning.
Klop.
Hallo. Ag man, ek wil net gou hoor by jou, wat is die storie hierso? Laat my net gou in man, asseblief. Okay, maar wat het gebeur? Huh?
It's ridiculous, doesn't want that one, boss.
Morning.
Hi,
How does it work to get work here? I don't know, we just got a call to come in, fill in an application, show your CV, your qualifications, and hope you get employed.
You haven't applied yet.
I just finished applying.
Grobler hierso.
Waar's hy?
Hier's op die foon.
Aha.
Laat ek hom net op speaker sit.
Hoorie André, maar die mense soek jou hier by die kantoor.
Ja, nee, ek is op die myn. Ek is besig hier op die site.
O.
Site meetings.
Hoorie so maar, vir watter myn stel jy die mense aan?
Verskillende myne en vir die Kaap. So
Is dit, het jy 'n kontrak?
Ja,
Mag ek daai kontrak sien?
nee, niks met jou te doen nie, meneer.
Wel, daar's mense wat klaar dat jy geld by hulle vat.
Ag, meneer, weet jy wat, daar staan baie wat daar waarheid geskryf daar. Neem sommer daai plakkaate daar af. Wat jy daar sal sê. Ons vat nie bribes nie. Mense het al gevra vir bribes. Ons vat niks.
Okay, maar hoekom het hulle betaal vir die vir hulle verblyf in die hostel?
Dit is hulle verblyf. Dis nie my, ek gee glad nie verblyf nie. Ons verduidelik vir hulle almal mooi. Verblyf en transport word nie deur die maatskappy gegee nie. Daar is 'n
Maar hulle moet vir jou geld gee daarvoor.
Dis meneer, waar moet hulle gaan bly? Hulle betaal ons net vir hulle verblyf.
André, jy en jou vrou Realise is al voorheen skuldig bevind aan bedrog en korrupsie, is dit waar?
Ja, my bring nie by haar by my vriend meneer. Daar moet jy jou feite net eens reg kry. Jy gaan as jy verder gaan ondersoek doen, sal jy sien ek het waar probleme in kak wat sy gemaak het en ek betaal. Nee, sy nie ek het dit van reg tot.
So was sy die verneuker, nie jy nie.
Ek is maar ongelukkig wat daar getroud gewees.
Dankie André.
Ek sê gee net die foon vir daai dame terug, sy kom dalk praat.
But I really felt desperate because the police couldn't help me. The one place where I thought I could go to and people would be able to really help me and give me advice, I just reached closed doors all the time. And was very grateful for our other tenant, Jonna, who got involved and arranged everything. Obviously, I mean, this is very hard for us because the landlord, Mr. Ben, is a very kind person and he wanted to help.
And for us it's just impossible, so we cannot have him here, and we probably have to look him out today. That's what we're going to do. I've got my locksmith here. I've just, he came here and lunchtime, after lunch, we're looking up. I've got not paid. Nothing has happened here. I'm not going on like that. I don't need it in my life and I don't want it anyway. You know.
It's heartbreaking
Yeah.
to be scammed by people like this, you know, who are, I mean, a psychopath of note. I've spent hours trying to, and I shouldn't, but trying to understand how somebody can live in a world of lies. I mean, it's just lies and stories and pretense, all while he's looking as happy as Larry and as normal as, you know, the next person. So what it does do is it really does shake one's confidence in mankind, one and small, which is already very hard, you know, with everything going on. And then to find a person like that who you think, wow, you're really a nice person, turns out to be exactly the opposite of that.